Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome to the day three of a 30-day leadership empowerment challenge. I'm really happy to welcome all for this day three. We are entering the great mission of building a better earth by building up leaders and coaches who will help us shape heaven and earth. And what a better day to do it. It's Sunday. I know it's a holiday, and it is a day which brings the momentum for the new week. So we are going to take the energy of the weekend to the week. So this day is going to be amazing. And as the day one and day two progressed, as day one, we have discussed about how a leader should take 100% responsibility for himself to to be a leader, and also how to leave out blames, compliance, and all those things. That's what we saw on day one. Day two, we saw an important taking, skill of decision making. So, what is day three bringing? And it is an important day. It's a Sunday. So it should be interesting. It should be interesting as well as it is important. If you're meeting on Sunday, it should be something important. And I'm really happy the way people are responding privately to me and encouraging me to do this more and more. And I'm really happy as well as every day people are getting the viewership is getting increased. I'm really happy for that. And today, yeah, day three, what are we going to see as a leaders? I also wanted to discuss about we are going to inspire them, influence them. Next 30 days is going to be an amazing transformation. I'm wishing an amazing transformation in each and every one of us and people around us. That is going to be the first step in bringing the transformation. So I want each and every one of you to be committed to be a leader, right? We are not appointed, we have not been designated, but we are being given the responsibility of being a leader. And I want you to take that aura and spread it across the next 30 days. Right. So, yesterday we saw the skill of decision making, as a leader, how important and what all the effects of decision making, the skill of decision making brings and to the arena of leadership. And today we are also going to see about something which is very, very important. This is a power which can help you create, or it is a power which help leaders to destroy things. It is none other than beliefs. Uh, the beliefs of a leader is a belief of a community, belief of people around them, people, society, for the beliefs of the future, the beliefs of innovation. So the belief of a leader is very, very important. What leader believe in is important because that is where the people who is following him, the people who is inspired by him is going to do. So it is an important, it is important for the leader to believe in the right things and also have to practice believing. Have to practice believing. Why do we need to practice believing? How many times in our life are we consciously believe things? We are beings of beliefs. We are beings of beliefs. Whatever we believe, every religious text, every ancient text lead us towards this. What you believe, you become. But how many times in a day we are consciously believing or consciously bringing the thoughts to our mind to believe on things? It's very way less than, way less, way less. It is, sometimes way less than animals as well. We don't believe in things. We don't bring the thoughts consciously to believe. It's way less. And it is, the numbers are drastically less in things which we believe. So consciously, it is the effort of a leader, it is an effort of a person to consciously believe in things. Beliefs have the power to create. The beliefs have the power to destroy. What the leader believe in. If the leader believes in the war, there will be war. If the leader believes in peace, there will be peace. Gandhi believed in non-violence, and it has been transformed to millions of people during that time. And that created a beautiful moment of non-violence. And that is why we still call him Mahatma. There are people who believed in Nelson Mandela believed in his people's um, freedom, even though he was inside the jail. He was inside an, very, very compact room, very compact jail room where he can't even raise his hands, sideways. That is the, room, dark room, which has been given to him. But 30 years he believed till he comes out. He didn't have vengeance. He didn't bring the thoughts of vengeance. He didn't bring the thoughts of rivalry inside his heart. All he believed is when he goes out, there will be a better world waiting for him. There will be better things waiting for him. Either the things is already started happening, or when he goes out, he's going to make things happen for his people. So that belief have transformed Mandela's, Nelson Mandela's life, Gandhiji's life. And whomever, the leaders' belief is very, very important. Innovators' belief is important. CEOs, the company heads believes is very important because what they believe in, what is they believe in, is what the belief of the whole company is. If the company believes in innovation, technology, the whole company, the people who is working in the company, everybody believes in innovation and technology. If the company believes in service and the whole company believes in service, so it is important for a leader to practice belief. Okay, so how do we practice belief? How do we practice belief? Right. I wanted to tell you a story. I like saying stories to people. Few years back, it has happened in America. This is a very famous story about two brothers, two twin brothers. um, they were born, and their father is an abuser. He's an alcoholic addiction, and he was into drugs. He was into so many illegal things, and he was abusing his mother. That was happening regularly in their life, and their life was very, very hard till when their father comes home, they'll be scared and they'll, hide, or they'll go to sleep because if they are awake, he's going to beat them, he's going to abuse them, or they have to watch him abuse their mother. So one day, the guy has killed their mother, and due to some illegal things, he's been put on jail for lifetime. And a few years back, the story, there was a reporter who wanted to see where the two brothers were, of the person who was, a very hard-hearted, very, very, very tightened person who has been an abuser. So he was curious to know about the life of the brothers. So he went and met, the one brother. He was living in a neighborhood same where his father was there. He was also a drug addict. He was also, doing illegal activities. He was also participating in illegal activities and everything. When he asked, "Why did your life turn up like this?" and he said, "What do how do you expect me to become? Because my father was like that, and that is why my life is like this." So one brother is like this, and again the reporter went and he searched for the second brother, but he was amazed to see the second brother. The second brother's life was completely different from the first brother. The second brother he was well educated. He studied, he worked hard and he studied by himself, and then he is working in a very good bank, and he has a good family which he loves, and he has a good there were kids. Everything was so beautiful. And he went and asked the person, how did your life become like this? And he said, what do you expect me to become? Because my father was there. I don't have any other option. I have to be like this. I have to love my kids. I have to love my family. I have to work hard, and and I have to become what I wanted. The same answer which his brother has given, but the different belief. They both have a different belief. His brother believed, if my father is like that, I'm going to believe, I'm going to become the same. But the other brother believed, if my father is like that, he believed in something. I have to work hard and I have to make my life better because my father is like that. I don't want it to be like that. My belief is I wanted to create a beautiful life. But they answer the same. That is what most of us will do. Same events will happen to every one of us, but what we believe in will give us the meaning. What we, what meaning we keep on giving, what certainty we keep on adding, that brings the belief in our life. And then once the belief has been come, we don't question the beliefs. We'll act accordingly, and we are not worried about any other things. We because we believe in such. We believe in this. That is why people sometimes they believe. Um, Worse things happen to them. I've been failed because my previous experience was bad. The decision which I have took went wrong, so it is not possible. I'm not enough. I'm not enough to take decisions. I'm not enough to take right decisions, or I don't have anybody to guide me, or people hates me for what I did. People hates me for what I did. These are the beliefs which people kept building upon, you know, on their heads. And then once it becomes belief, it is difficult to bring that beliefs outside. So beliefs have the power to build a person. Beliefs have the power to destroy the person. As a leader, it is important to believe. Believe in yourself, believe in your team, believe in the people. It is important. Believing in the people is something which we needed today in our life. People don't believe in each other. That is the reason it is happening. We were keep on seeing the changes which is happening around us. That is because people don't believe in each other. People stop believing in each other. As much as you believe in the technology, people don't believe in the fellow human beings. That is happening today. So it is important for leaders in this days, in this time. It is a high time we need to start believing in things, believing in people. So it is important to practice conscious beliefs. So beliefs is very, very important for leaders. As I said, beliefs have the power to create and power to destroy. Right. And beliefs also, sometimes limit us. No, I'm already 40, I'm already 45, I cannot do this. I cannot become a leader, or I cannot do what I wanted to do in life. I cannot practice what I wanted to practice. I cannot follow my dream because I'm married, I have a lot of commitments, and I cannot go behind my passion, or I'm already well settled in a good job. If I leave this, what will happen? Because if I go in search of my dream, will I be successful? So there are a lot of limiting beliefs which stops a person to do what they wanted to do. The difference between the successful, the successful in the sense I'm talking about the people who have followed their dreams and achieved something in their life, the achievement which fulfilled them, which has been transformed into some service, transformed into something useful to the people. So I'm talking about them is their beliefs. Actually, it's how they have overcome their limiting beliefs. Everybody has limiting beliefs. Every one of us in the world has limiting beliefs. Some people say, I'm too tall to my friends is not that tall, so I look odd man out. Some people say I'm too short, my friends all is tall, I cannot able to mingle with my friends. My skin is dark, I cannot able to mingle with my friends. All this, there are a lot of limiting beliefs. I'm not intelligent, I'm not intelligent like my friend, I'm not intelligent like my you know friends, or I'm not intelligent like my parent. Sometimes we used to compare ourselves with our own family members. I'm not intelligent like my brother. I'm not intelligent like my father. I'm not intelligent like my, uncle. I'm not intelligent. So most of the times we limit ourselves, or people limit, people impose that limitations on you. They say, it doesn't come to you. You cannot play this sport. You cannot do this. You cannot, follow your dreams. 2 days back, I was just watching the video of Tendulkar when he visited Kashmir. He met a cricketer, who doesn't have both the arms actually. Um, but he was playing with his neck actually, he was playing with his neck, and Tendulkar went and met him and gave his bat, and it was a beautiful, you know. Tendulkar has seen his video and posted a tweet saying that one day I'll come and meet you. So, such is the power of a belief actually. When the person believe that he can do something, he can do without both the arms, without both the legs actually. So Nick Vujicic, I know, there is a story. The man without limbs, he's traveling around the world. He's a motivational speaker. He's motivating millions of people around the world, and he's doing everything what life can offer. He breaks all the limitations in the life, such as that kind of people as well is living. So either the beliefs, the limiting beliefs has been done, we ourselves get it through our past experiences, or it has been given to us through the people who, who's around us, who's surrounded by us. That is why it is important who you surround yourself with. It is important to surround yourself with the people who encourage you, who supports your dreams, who breaks all the limitations you have, who straight away say the feedback in your face, saying that this was wrong, and please do get into this, and break the limitation. You can do far better than this, or help you cross every limitations. It is important to have such people around us, to create the environment around us. So sometimes the limitation has been created by our own environment, our own religious system. Sometimes it comes from our beliefs, comes from where all our beliefs come from. Where our beliefs comes from, you know a lot of places. One is through our knowledge, the environment, the vision, past results, and the events which has happened in our life. So our results, as our beliefs comes from all these places, right? I wanted to tell you a story of a woman who has broken all the limitations, all the limitation. Till the age of 60, she was not a healthy woman. Her husband has passed away way younger, and she was leading an unhealthy life, and she was not healthy. One thing which her husband has passed to her is the connect with nature. Her husband loves nature so much, so he has created that interest on her. So she was also interested on the nature. At the age of 60, she felt she was unhealthy, and so she wants to move. So she every day goes out, and she started walking, and to go near nature. She started watching the trees, and then birds, and then animals. So every day by day she started going to connect with nature. It takes her a bit longer. Instead of being nearby, she started walking and walking and walking, and one day when she is walking, without her knowledge, it started steeping. It started steeping, and she started climbing a mountain at the age after 60. And then she realized, her interest towards nature started building that interest after 60 plus. And this woman started climbing, started summiting the mountains after 60 plus. And she is the oldest woman to summit at the Mount Fiji at the age of 91. And after 60, she has started climbing, and her name is Hugo Crooks. She even has, statue on her, with her in front of her Mount Klingon, something there, like where her statue is there as an embodiment of a belief. After the age of 60, she changed her life. If some of the people here, believe that I cannot do this because my age is already, I'm already 50 plus, 30 plus, 40 plus. Or I used to meet youngsters. People used to say, "Sir, my age is, way beyond for applying for exams now. I cannot do anything. My dreams are passing away in front of my eyes. My age is already 30. I don't know what I have to do. My life is, I can't able to identify what I need to do in life. I'm way above the age. My friends are getting settled down. They are married. They bought house. They bought car. They do all these things, and people are, you know, believe started believing that it is impossible for them to do all those things. So I encourage you, the the story of Hugo Crooks. It's going to encourage all of us to break all the limitations. It's important to break the limiting beliefs. How do we break limiting beliefs? Sometimes you have to impose extreme amount of pain to break the limitation, limiting beliefs. If you don't change, limiting beliefs happens by bringing in a new belief. So that is, you have to, if you have a belief, old belief, you have to transfer that old belief into a new belief, or you have to, alternate. You have to replace that old belief with the new belief. So the right word is replace. Replace the old belief with the new belief. So it is important to replace the old belief with the new belief. How do we replace it? If we don't change the, you have to impose the extreme amount of pain. If we don't change this belief, if we don't change this limiting belief, my life, write it down. In what way your life will be after 10 years? Write down detailedly. Add extreme amount of things. Don't be afraid. Write everything which will happen if you don't change this belief now. And also add extreme amount of pleasure to add a new habits. If you are bringing in a new belief, right, what all will happen, what all good things will happen if you started practicing this belief, if you started bringing this belief in your life. So pain and pleasure plays an important role in our life, right? So to change, it is important to impose extreme amount of pain for the old belief and also extreme amount of pleasure for the new belief. So how do we do that? Write down, write down. If I don't change this belief, what will happen to my life for next 15 or 10 to 5 years to 10 years? Or what will happen in next 6 months? What will happen in 1 year? What will happen in 5 years? What will happen in 10 years? What will happen to me? What will happen to the people around me? What will happen to the family? What will happen to the people who believed in me? Write down everything detailed, and that will help you to change the limiting beliefs. See, the limiting beliefs, one way it is this. Another way is sometimes we don't believe because it is generically been believed that it is not possible. Generically, people believe it is not possible at all. So one of such thing is, you know, people before Roger Bannister. His name is Roger Bannister. I know many of you know his story. Before him, in all of human history, there is no one who has crossed a mile in 4 minutes. Nobody, no one in the human history. Everybody tried and they tried doing that. Maybe before that, people would have done that, but once people started measuring, there is nobody could ever do that. And then scientists started believing it is not possible for the humans to cross a minute in a mile. Sorry, a mile in 4 minutes, right? So all started believing that, and nobody couldn't able to. Many people tried, and no, nobody couldn't do it, and many people even afraid to try that. Like, sorry, in 1964, Roger Bannister broke that belief by crossing. Sorry. So by crossing that 4 minute mile barrier, and you won't believe, the next 1 year there are around 26 to 30 people. After the Bannister has broken that record, in the next 1 year there is more than 30 40 people who have did the same. And till now, there are thousands of people who have crossed that achievement. How did it become possible? Before Roger Bannister, it was not possible. And after Roger Bannister, how did it become possible? It's because somebody has done it. So it is possible. And many of the things around us is somebody has done it. Many of our limiting beliefs, somebody has done that already. Go follow that person. Go read about it. Go just talk to the person. Identify what they have done, what efforts they have done, what practice they have done. Go talk to that person. Go, model that person. It will help us break all the limiting beliefs. See, as a leaders, it is important to believe in yourself, believe in your team, believe in the people, and break all the limiting beliefs. Let's all come out of all the limiting beliefs and do whatever the possible to, achieve the dream of each one of us by building a better world. If you want to build a better world, it is not easy. It is not easy. We all have to break all the limiting beliefs we have and then have to come together, you know, by believing in each one of us, believing in people, believing in ourselves. It is important to believe. So I call upon all the leaders to practice believing in yourself as well as the people and break all the limiting beliefs in your life for the next 30 days. Let's practice this. This 30 days is a practice time, and we are going to impose that practice, and we are going to go make changes in the world. And this is going to be an amazing practice, and I'm sure each leaders is going to change something in the world. Our beliefs have the power to create things. Our beliefs have the power to transform things. Our belief has the power to break all the barriers, and I call all the leaders to believe in things. Thank you again for being here on the day three, and I'm really, really happy. So, put your comments, give your feedbacks, so that it'll be easy for me. And we are going to discuss more and more topics like this, which is going to help leaders. And I'm sure it is going to be a stepping stone in building the better world for the future. And happy Sunday and good night. All the love, all the power.